Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I've had the flu, pretty bad respiratory infection for, oh my God, probably 10 days. So it's been a rough year, 2023 for me and my immune system, which is compromised because of a chronic illness. But yeah, I think a lot of you guys know I had a long-term swimmer's ear infection with a horrible bacteria. Took a good 10 weeks to just get to, kind of half recovery. And still gives me a little problem, still a little imbalance in the middle ear, a little fluid in there, but you can't take antibiotics forever, right? So I've been off the antibiotics, and we've just been treating the symptoms of this respiratory infection, whatever it was, flu, virus, whatever, bacteria, who knows, right? But treating the symptoms, a lot of Vicks rub, went through 4 Kleenex boxes a day, horrible cold. But now, feeling good. When I start these workouts back, I always feel so much better after the workout. I mean, so much better. I've had a really good cardio, right? Get the heart rate up 120, 130. Blood pressure goes down. For those of you that don't know, I suffer from chronic hypertension as well, so I have to take medication for blood pressure, and then also I have to take magnesium daily from my neurologist at Bangkok Hospital in Pattaya. He's got me on magnesium because he knows I don't want to take any of the so-called nerve pain medications because they deal with chemical imbalances in the brain. So I just take the magnesium to treat my neuropathy and my muscle spasms, which actually does help a lot. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope those of you that are able are still continuing to work out. I always feel better, but when you've got a respiratory infection, you feel like crud. I had quite a bit of fever, a lot of sweating it out in the bed, under heavy blankets. Nam Yin always cleaning everything, right? She really takes good care of me when I'm sick. So when you're feeling like that, you just can't get in to your, really good cardio physical workouts. But I'm back into it now. It's October the 1st. So, the year started out great with my New Year's resolution to get into shape. I really kicked some butt and improved my health a lot for the first 5 months, January through May. But I had to set back with the ear infection, and then, because of my immune system, which is a chronic autoimmune disorder, I'm susceptible when things come around. It's, been high flu season and stuff in Thailand now that rainy season is here. Not unusual for me to get sick, and when that happens, it's depressing, right? Because sitting on your ass or laying in the bed doesn't help anything, but that's all you feel like doing, right? You can't really, get out here and just try to work the speed bag a little bit, and what am I doing? What am I trying to do? I don't feel good enough to work out. So I hope you guys don't get down on yourself. I try not to get down on myself and just wait it out, and always know that I'm going to bounce back. I'm always going to bounce back because determination is all I got. At the end of the day, I've got a lot of chronic health problems. That's the number one reason I moved to Thailand, was because of my health issues, a tropical climate with no extreme weather changes, no 4 seasons, right? No cold weather. Basically live a life of sandals for the most part. Wear sandals every day, all year long in Thailand. So, it can definitely improve your health. But at the same time, there's a lot of stuff over here in the tropics. Tropical infections, tropical bacteria, dengue can be serious. Thank God, cross my fingers, I haven't had dengue. But mosquitoes don't like me too well, so maybe that's why. But, you never know what you're going to get. That tropical waterborne microbacteria that I got in my ear was horrible, right? Never had anything like it. So, there are downsides of being in the tropics too with your health, but I think for the most part, and that's the water pump running. Nam Yin's inside doing what she does, probably cooking up food at the moment. But anyway, there can be downsides to living in a tropical climate, depending on what your health situation is. If people suffer from high respiratory infection, Southeast Asia is probably not a good option because, especially in certain parts during the dry season, the air quality can really be bad. So, you're not going to benefit with a lot of respiratory infections by moving to Thailand. Try to pick an area where you don't have as long a dry season. You can look at the air quality indexes and stuff, but it makes it difficult because the humidity levels are 80% or higher, right? Every day it's high humidity. Even in dry season, it's high humidity. So most people know, doctors recommend those that have chronic respiratory issues to move to a dry climate, like the southwestern region of the United States, the deserts, right? The low humidity. So although the pain, the fatigue, and what I deal with has definitely been a lot better for me to try to recuperate and stay active in the tropics. It's definitely benefited me on the pain level and just being able to be more active. But, when I break out into a respiratory bronchitis or something like that, it's really difficult with the high humidity. You get a dehumidifier in your room, but that's only going to help so much because how much time are you sitting in your room, right? So anyway, and of course, if you run AC at night, that's a dehumidifier as well. So there's only so much you can do. In Thailand, we live outdoors for the most part. We don't sit in a room in air conditioning all day. Most people don't do that here. We sleep in the AC at night, but we're very active because of the beautiful tropical weather, right? Pretty reliable, hot weather all year long. So there's the benefits for people maybe that have chronic pain, chronic arthritis, sports injuries, post-surgery pain, stuff like that. There's definitely a benefit because if you stay active, right, and keep those joints mobile and all that, you normally benefit from an active lifestyle. But at the same time, you got respiratory issues or other things, or end up with some strange microbacteria like I did, which is a waterborne bacteria. That can be a major setback. And so then when you're not able to be active and, because you're sick with other things, it can, really pile up on you, really pile up. Of course, that can happen anywhere, but there are things that I've noticed in the tropics, especially the respiratory and the flu. The Thai flu, I think, is quite a bit different than the American flu. Like, there's definitely some things over here that can prevent you from being active, right? So it just depends on what you suffer with. But I'd say definitely for the most part, if you have chronic pain, chronic fatigue, right, issues with mobility, then, it's worth it to live in the tropics year round. But you're still going to deal with things that you may not expect. So if you've got a weak immune system or you're compromised in those kind of ways, there may be periods of time through the year, whether it's rainy season, dry season, or just an accidental bacteria infection, can set you back for months, and then when that happens, it's easy to get down on yourself because you can't work out, you can't go for your walks, right? You're not active. It's easy to get depressed, right? Thankfully, I got a great support system with my wife, and we have a beautiful life here, and we have no stress, right? No financial stress, no daily worries about what we're going to do or not do. We could just, every day's like a Saturday, right? So that, prevents me from getting too far down the rabbit hole of depression, right? But a lot of guys don't have a good support system. You get over here, you get inflicted with one of these tropical infections of some kind, or dengue fever, can be real serious. There are serious illnesses over here. And then that can just, you got all these plans about, I'm going to live in the tropics. I'm going to be active. It's going to improve my mobility. I'm going to lose weight, right? I have been losing weight because I haven't been eating with the recent flu bug I had. I couldn't eat much of anything. So, but you just got to keep fighting, right? Keep fighting. All right, guys, just want to give you the update. Stay tuned to the channel. You guys know we're not full-time vloggers here. We're not doing YouTube for any monetary gain or anything. So, but there's a lot of stuff coming up. October is going to be a good month. I'm feeling pretty good. Can't go too far into the intensity. Right, don't overdo it, Triple T, don't overdo it. But I'm able to breathe again, and no cigarettes, right? So, doing pretty good, coming back strong. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace and love to everyone. Let's do this. down to maybe 1 box of tissues a day. So everything's improving. But I tell you what, when I can't get out here and get a real good sweaty hour workout in, man, you're just miserable, right? You're just miserable. Sitting down, you know, getting pressed, watching a lot of YouTube and TV and whatnot. I like to keep up with my sports and stuff like that, but it's just not the same, man. Once you get your big workout routines daily going, you just feel so much better. You're like, wow. So, but you got to be smart about it, right? You can't, if your body is telling you, you know, you got the flu, you got a virus, you got something, you know, bronchial infection, man, you just got to chill out. Lots of soup, lots of fluids, right? So lots of rest. And then if you really want to snap out of it when you're starting to get to the end of your infection, get back into your workouts. Whew. Get back into sweating. Even if you're not 100% yet, get back into sweating. And then it's like, okay, I feel better. You know, I'll get a good sweaty workout, take a shower, maybe go to the beach, take a walk, whatever. Go to the coffee shop, meet up with some guys, you know, whatever, right? You're back in it. You're like, okay, taking that first step back into exercise after you've been sick, not easy. It's so easy to just put it off and like, not today. But what I do is I come out and just try to work the speed bag, right? Low impact, not too intense, but really get, you know, some motivation, movement going. And if I can't do that, if I get dizzy and just ain't feeling up to it, then that's it, you know, but I at least try. But today, October 1st, one of the best days I've had in quite a while, because I came out, been working in the garden as well. I'll show you a little bit of that. But that helps. People say, why do you work in the garden? Vegetables are so cheap in Thailand. Because it's work. I enjoy it, and yet it's work. You get out there, you're busting your rear, hoeing the ground, running the tiller, pulling weeds, you're sweating, right? So, like, I'm in the garden, I'm working, right? So it's a physical activity, and it's a great hobby, you know. Plus you get to eat the fresh vegetables, and we don't use any insecticides or whatever. We just let the bugs eat what the bugs want to eat. So it's all natural, it's all organic, fresh vegetables, right? We eat a lot of soups, and so you're getting all kinds of minerals and proteins and vitamins and stuff that you may not get if you're not eating fresh out of your own garden. So that's why we do that. We might even expand it if we end up buying this place. We might even expand it. But anyway, guys, speed coming back, coordination coming back. You know what I mean? You got to kind of have your body together. You got to have your act together physically to get back into it. And I encourage you guys, you know, if you've been feeling bad, you're just sitting on your tail, not doing anything, can't get over it, try every day. Me, it's mornings, you know. When I'm really feeling good, I'll do morning and evening. But, you know, get up in the morning, you know, have a bowl of cereal, have some bananas. You know, I like to eat raisins and dried fruits and stuff like that. Just get a little something in me in the morning, a cup of coffee or two, and then get out and try some sweating. I guarantee you, unless you're just too sick, which your body will tell you, hey, not time, you're not ready, just go set your ass down, you know, and nurse yourself, drink some chicken broth and call it a day. Sometimes that's all you can do. But if you can break that cycle and first start to get out, right? Start to get some shock into your system, you know, get a little physical activity going. You know, when you've been idle for so long, it's easy to hurt your back. So you got to be careful, right? But gradually, mainly take that first step, man. Take that first step to some kind of a routine. If it's just get out and walking, you know, when you're sick. And then, you know, maybe you'll be like me. And once you've got that first 1 or 2 good exercises in, you're like, yeah, sick. I'm not sick, right? All right, guys, let's check it out. What I really like about the speed bag, like I say, it's low impact. I'm standing on cushion mats, right? So it's low impact, it's not hard on my knees. Even if I don't feel good, a little dizzy, a little lightheaded, I can manage to see what can I do today on the speed bag, right? And then go from there. If you don't have a speed bag, you know what you gotta do. Start with something small, but routine, right? Try to do 10, 15 minutes straight, get some cardio going. Even a 5-minute set on the speed bag will kind of let me determine where I'm at. Can I go further today, right? Oh yeah, we've had some really good rains late September. We had about 5.5 inches on one big set of storms that came through, and we've been averaging 1/2 inch to 1 inch per day. So you can see the grass is really doing good. I'm gonna let it grow up a little bit before we start the mowing. But and we always, you know, keep our debris over here. We'll have a little bonfire, a little marshmallow hot dog cook-off here pretty quick. We're gonna invite some friends over. That's why we keep everything piled up there. I'll get a little bit of heavier lumber to go with it. We'll sit out here and cook some hot dogs and have some marshmallows. I went into the garden today probably for the last time this growing season with the tiller. Got things broke up pretty good. So some of the tomatoes haven't done that well. Kind of the way it goes. It's been really wet. So some of them just kind of mildew, but others are doing really well. So yeah, a lot of fun. Just a small garden. Got some good green banana peppers going. Those make excellent stuffed peppers, these green bananas. A couple of papayas on the end there, but got more tomatoes and okra. We do a lot of this stuff from seed, so it takes quite a while. We did all the okra recently, and it's looking good. Eggplants, of course. We've got some green beans here. These are not the long beans, but I'll show you when we finally start getting some harvest on those. So we got a few flowers on them already. So that's what the flowers look like on those little green beans. These are the bigger Roma tomatoes here. So they're just kind of getting set in. Okra, more eggplant, of course, tons of herbs. You know, spicy chili peppers and lots of paprika and basil, and yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's not very wide, and I still want to make her a gate, and you know, but it's doing good. It's that time of year to get the season going. Of course, we got a few banana trees and stuff going. Anyway, we just love our place, guys. We're happy here. It really helps to have a good home life, you know. That way, when you do get sick and you're, you know, stuck at home for, you know, 10 days, 2 weeks. I mean, with the ear infection, I was held up here for about 3 months. There wasn't no sense trying to do anything. It was horrible, right? But taking antibiotics every day, all that stuff. So it's nice to have a good home life, and you can get a good place in Thailand. We're just renting, of course. Fixing to start my 9th year in Thailand, and all I've ever done is rent. I have no interest in buying at this point in time, but if we were going to buy, we really love this place here. But you know, when you've got a good home life, even when things are bad and you're down on your luck and you're sick, you know, you could get out and walk the yard every morning. I just walk the yard. When I'm so weak I can't do anything, I'll walk the yard. Get out here and pick up the dog crap, you know. Just maintaining something. I haven't trimmed the bushes in a while. They just went through a big flowering stage, and now it's new growth stage, you know. But yeah, we really like it. You know, we got great equipment, great lawnmower with a bagger, so we use all the bag grass for compost. Oh, there's our little tiller. We've still got restaurant equipment. Got the flat top grill hooked up out here. You know, sometimes we'll have omelets and stuff in the morning or whatever. We got a really nice setup, guys. Plenty of things in the dry. I would like to put eventually a big double canopy right over this place right here. You see we got an overhang here with the upper balcony. I'd like to put one right here out to the edge of the driveway. Big double size, right? Like a full garage bay tent, and then have barbecues and stuff out here where I can start doing some smoked meats and stuff like that. So even when it's hot season, you're not in the direct sun, but there's lots of room. Lots of room. Love having the garage bay. All my tools are in the dry. Nam Yin's really amazing with all of her plants. These aloe veras are just taking off. So anyway, guys, that's the update from here at the house. Like I say, stay tuned to the channel. We'll be out doing some stuff. I actually missed a recent soccer tournament right here by the house, down here at Payun Fields Municipal Park, and you know, the VFW was sponsoring a girls soccer team, but I missed that, man. I was just sick and I couldn't get there, but I had some friends that forwarded me some photos, so I posted up the photos on it. If you don't follow me on Facebook, you know, consider and follow me on Facebook, because a lot of times where I post photos, There's a community tab on the YouTube channel, but not too many people go look at the community tab for photo postings. But we're getting brand new little aloe veras. Let's start, you know, transplanting those into small pots and giving those away. Yeah. We love our place, guys. We love our doggies. Huh, Jake? Go through real quick. Anyway, guys, when I don't feel good, I'm not going to be making any videos. It's just the way it goes. So I'll post some stuff on Facebook or, you know, post some photos on the community tab. But when you see it's been a couple weeks or so since Triple T put out a video, you know he's probably not feeling good. There's the queen of the castle. Good workout today, baby. Feeling better? What you cooking? And show me.
Frog. Spicy.
Cooking frogs. She, Nam Yin has been really active. In addition to taking care of me in the house, she cooks up some big food, some meals, and takes to the temple and eats with friends at the temple. We donate food. That's basically what she does. Cooks a lot of stuff and goes down and shares it all with the folks at the temple. So here's frogs. Is frogs? Oh, look at those little frogs. Yeah, she takes the skin off of the frogs and quarters them up. Wow, that looks delicious. You got some fresh eggplant and stuff, huh? Some fresh grapau, everything from the garden. Nice, guys. Fresh herbs from the garden. And then she's cooking me up some rice soup. Looks like that's already finished. Oh, yeah, that's what I'll eat after my shower. All right, guys, stay tuned.
I'm not beautiful not today.
Oh, you're beautiful every day. But she stays busy, though, even when I'm down and out. So.
Last night about 3.
Oh yeah, last night we had a hose break on the washing machine connection, and the dog was crying, woke her up. She had to come down. The floor was flooded. So I told her, I was like, yeah, when you're running the washing machine at night. Yeah. Nam Yin had to wake up at like 3:30 a.m. Brownie, our bar dog, was crying. She had a little water in her bin area. But yeah, that was the culprit right there. I already replaced it. This piece right here, busted the plastic, right? So now she pretty much keeps the valve off, you know, and doesn't run it at night. You learn your lesson, right, when you leave stuff on. It is high pressure, so better to keep the valve off, and it's better to not do clothes before you go to bed. Yeah, bamboo shoot. Yeah, they've been making a lot of bamboo shoot soup. Really good stuff. Okay, baby. Love you. I'll eat. Not right now. Later. Okay. Have a good day at the temple. All right, guys. Pretty much it. Close it out. Yes. I want you. See your nearest recruiting. This is the office, and yeah, this started the video with this little routine. I kind of like it, man. It's all about speed, and Yin bought me that for my birthday back in September 2nd was my birthday, and I like it. It's all about speed, speed, speed. It's kind of like the old Simon game where you got to hit it at the light. If you miss it, then it's going to start over kind of thing. So you guys might recognize a few of these tins from the old open mic. All right, guys. Peace and love to everyone, man. Have a good one. See you on the next video.